Alright, so today I'm about to teach you guys everything you need to know about day trading. This is going to be an A to Z beginner's guide, and I know damn well you guys are going to be benefited from this. I'm not going to make this too flashy. There's going to be edits here and there, but I don't want to make this way too like dopamine because I want to weed out all the people that are not serious, right? Because day trading is a game of patience, and if you're not able to sit through a 10-minute video that could possibly change your life, then there's no need for me to have you on my channel. All right, so I have my notes on my piece of paper here. So when you guys see me looking here, that's what it is. So today what we're gonna do is I'm gonna introduce you the concepts of day trading. I'm gonna go over what you should trade, all the softwares and stuff like that. That's just the beginner section. I'll talk about brokers, etc. And then we'll move down to kind of like the process of profitability, because this is a long game. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of moments where you're going to feel like giving up, and don't expect to become profitable and rich in like 1 year. Okay, maybe you get lucky, or maybe you just learn faster, you put in double the work as everybody else, and you possibly see a lot of success in 6 to 7 months, right? I know people that put in way like a lot of work, way more than their competitors, and they became profitable in like 7 months, 8 months. And this is like including funders and consistent payouts. And yeah, I'll just go. Then after that, I'll talk about the middle phase. I'll talk about just kind of tips and tricks to get you out of the break even stage, and then I'll finish it off with talking about prop firms and just how to get everything set up. So let's start off with the concept of day trading. So what is day trading? Let's hop over to the charts here. Let me just switch over here, face cam right here. So this is a trade I took today. Right now, most likely, if you're new, you just don't even know what this is. You don't know what I have marked out, and that's fine. And I'll show you guys later on. If you guys subscribe, you'll see also a bunch of videos of me breaking this down, breaking these trades down. But what is day trading? So imagine you bought like a ball for like $5. You bought it for $5, and it's a steal. You're happy. It's a really good ball. It's bouncy, bounces super high, etc. Right? It's like going. It literally touched the moon and came back type shit, right? And then news coverage comes in, and whatever, for some reason, this ball just turns into $50. One ball becomes $50. And let's say you bought like 10 balls of these. So you spent $50, you bought 10 balls. What happens now? Well, now you realize, okay, it's $50 and you bought 10 of them. So you decide to sell it. You decide to sell each one of them for the retail price. You decide to sell the 10 balls for $50 each, and then you make a revenue of $500. Okay, so you make $500 revenue, right? And now you're thinking to yourself, damn, I'm so slick, I'm a businessman, etc. This is your revenue, and then of course you have to subtract the cost of what you bought it originally. So minus $50, so you profited $450. Now, let's go back onto camera. That is what. Oh, sorry, I'm just clicking around. So that is what day trading is on a fundamental level. Except instead of buying a ball that could touch the moon, you're buying and selling shares of a company, or you're buying and selling shares of a currency, etc. Right? Now there's a bunch of different things you could trade. There's futures, there's Nasdaq, like there's futures, there's indices, there's forex, there's commodities. And right now that sounds like a lot of like gibberish, but you don't even need to worry about that for now. I'll explain everything later. So one thing that everybody talks about is day trading is gambling. I've heard that so many times. Whenever I started, there's everybody was telling me, okay, bro, you're gambling, you're gambling, you're gambling. And I kind of want to show you why it's not gambling to kind of ease your guys' mind. So everything here, first of all, there's reasoning. It's not like it's random. It's not random at all. Okay, it seems random. It seems like squiggles on a piece of fucking paper. It seems like a child is just coloring like your walls, right? But it's not random. So there's a lot of stuff that goes to it, like algorithmically. Like I could predict a lot of the stuff here. Maybe predict is not the correct word. I could make form hypothesis, because for me to be able to predict it, that means I'm like the smartest person in the world. And if anybody ever tells you they could predict the market, they're lying to you. They're trying to sell you a course. What you could do is form hypothesis and kind of come to a conclusion from what you see moving around, from the news articles that are coming out, from just kind of you see order flow, you see time, and that's kind of more in the advanced phase. But for the people that are noobs, the introduction, it's not gambling because it could be predicted. It's moved by algorithms. Algorithms are built to move the markets. Because why would now like billionaires, they could just like have like an algorithm and let it run by itself, buy and sell at certain points, buy and sell after certain occasions, after certain news by itself, and make money on the side. Why the heck would they do it like in person and manually? It's all algorithmic based. Um, and another reason why it's not gambling is because unlike gambling, there's risk management that goes into this. So let's say you're trading and you buy let's say you're trading and you have like $10,000. Okay? You have $10,000. And each trade you're willing to risk 1% of the $10,000. So 1% of 10,000, let's calculate that right here. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to just show you guys. So okay, I was trying to show it to you through my webcam, my thing, but I don't know if you were able to see that. But 1% of $10,000 is $100. So you're willing to risk $100 per trade, and you know that depends on your risk tolerance. Maybe you want to risk 0.5% of the 0.5% per trade, and then just risk it to be $50 each time, right? Um, as long as you maintain the amount that you're risking each time and that you're comfortable to risk, as well as you consistently get a good RR, then risk, and RR means risk to reward, you're gonna see profits more than you don't see profits. So let's say I took a trade here off of this buy side liquidity sweep, and I'll explain that to you guys later, or maybe in another video. But let's say you took a trade like this and you sold it down till here, right? And there's reasoning to why I took that trade, or why I would have taken that trade. But you took this trade. So we can see in the middle it says 5.8, which means that I would have made 5.8 whatever I risked. So let's say I decided to risk that $50 instead of the 1%. So 50 times 5.8, I would receive $290 from this trade. So I would profit $290, which means that if I consistently keep risking only $50 each time, I would be able to trade 5 times, or 5.8 times. I would be able to lose 5.8 times before I break even. So that's insane. And when you gamble, you just lose everything. But when you trade, you're able to kind of have like you're trading with the bank's money now. That's what it comes out to be. You're trading with the house's money, and you're able to lose 5.8 different times before you break even. And if you lose, let's say 6 times, that's when you're losing money. And for you to be able to lose 6 times, that means you just don't know what you're doing, and you need to go back to the studying phase. All right, so how are we doing on time? 7 minutes. 7 minutes of straight fucking sauce. If that doesn't deserve a subscription, I don't know what does. All right, now let's move on to what I call the noob phase. Oh frick, sorry. Let me tell you about some softwares before I continue. Okay, so I forgot to tell you guys about the software. If you're wondering, what am I looking at, or how am I looking at these prices and stuff, the website is called tradingview.com. And if you're wondering, like what to trade and what brokers to use, I'm not affiliated by any broker, by the way, but me, from personal preference, I trade with Oanda. But there's also, like, I know some people that trade with Interactive Brokers. They trade with sorry, I'm blanking now. So Interactive Brokers, Oanda. There's, I'm sorry, I'm kind of blanking out. But if you do want to like see just some good places to trade, so if you go to TradingView, they have like, this is, by the way, like what everybody uses, or what like majority of people use. See, they have like so much executed live orders and like a lot of traders, but they have a bunch of brokers that are kind of like, they rank. So for example, Oanda is what I use. It's a platinum broker for them. They have Mumu. I've never heard of this one. AMP Futures. Forex.com is good, but that's just only for Forex. Interactive Brokers is pretty good too. Questrade. You know, you'll see what they're saying by Platinum. They have their own rankings. Just do your own due diligence. Don't just listen to what I'm telling you because you're too lazy to research on your own. Just kind of make sure that you are able to figure out what you want to do, what you like, etc. Now, I'm gonna go over something real quick. So now that you're you pass like the introduction phase. Let's call you a novice now. As a novice, you need to know what you're trading. So there could be multiple things that you could. There's multiple things that you could trade. There's like I mentioned before. There's forex, futures, commodities, etc. If you're a beginner, stick to forex because it's less volatile than everything else, and you're able to more learn from it. Me personally, I started with Euro USD. I started with Euro USD. I just learned everything. I mastered the basics from Euro USD, how to chart, etc. What I'm looking for, because everything that I see on the charts has to be trained by the eye. You can't just hop in and then become a pro. Yeah, Euro USD taught me everything. Then I switched to gold, which is a commodity. I switched to gold, and I got used to the volume because it was really fast. Gold was really fast and harsh and like kind of unpredictable at times, and that kind of helped me understand like volatility more. And then I moved to Nasdaq NQ. I trade it's an index, which means that it's kind of like the top 100 performing companies listed on the Nasdaq exchange, which is like kind of like a place that people trade. So basically, like Apple would be listed on Nasdaq exchange, Nvidia's on I think Nvidia's on Nasdaq exchange, but they take the top 100 performing companies and then just like the movement of it is the average of the movement of all the 100. So yeah, if I were you, I would do the everything I did. So I'll start from forex, move to gold, maybe not gold anymore, but just forex, some sort of commodity, and Nasdaq. Or you can just go from forex straight to Nasdaq or forex straight to indexes. That's a really good movement, right? So now I want to talk about what you need to study and what could help you study. Like what I have resources for you. So if we hop over here, I have a free Discord community where I just teach people how to trade and stuff. So if we go over, so bro, we goof around if you're reading the chat right now. But if you go to start here, this is kind of like a summary of what I just said, what I'm saying in this video. But I also have a bunch of guides. So there's a bunch of like videos here that you need to learn, that you need to watch. It helps you. These are not even my videos. I'm genuinely looking out for you guys. These are not even my videos, and these are really like helpful, right? So for example, and there's hours and hours and hours of content in here. So this ICT 2022 mentorship, there's probably like roughly around like 100 hours of content that you can learn from, right? And then there's just tips and tricks, some different YouTubers, and yeah, the best one is right here. I would consider watching him all the time. But I also have over here like Sauce, where I just drop like kind of videos I find interesting or helpful, even photos. I even got you guys some free Spotify glitches. I have courses that are just all again completely free. I don't charge anything for anything, and a bunch of videos that one of my friends he drops in here. He's like he sees what's interesting, just drops it. Just hours and hours and hours of content. We have on the server just Sauce. You will learn, and you will get through the noob phase really fast. So you'll get through the noob phase really fast. What I'll do right now is I would also start a demo account on. I would also start a demo account on MetaTrader, or you could have it straight on TradingView. You can get a demo account straight on TradingView. So if you click, it says paper trading, and that just I would use that for 3 months. So for 3 months, I would have this paper trading out. I would have the demo out, and what I'll do is I'll try to become profitable within those 3 months. So in those 3 months, I want to make I want to have green month every single month. If it's not green, then you have to restart. And it's kind of harsh and hard, but that's the point. You don't want to be gambling. So for 3 months, like you demo trade until you're profitable for 3 months straight. Then what I'll do is that's basically the noob phase. And then what I'll do is in the intermediate phase, I would start a free, sorry, not a free. I'll start a live account. I would open up with a broker. I'll put as much money as I can in there, maybe $100, etc. It's not about the money at this point. You're not gonna make money from $100. I'm sorry to tell you, $100 will make you fucking cents, unless you have some crazy offshore broker that's doing like 1 to 500 leverage. But yeah, like it's not about the money right now. It's about the learning process. You want to get comfortable with trading and losing your own money. You want to get comfortable with kind of seeing the charts go up and down and seeing your profit P&L be green, red. You just want to be comfortable emotionally and psychologically. So that's what I'll do, and I'll do that again until I'm profitable for 3 months. Now at this point, you probably know how to trade. You probably watched all the videos, and I hope you did because, like, I want you to be on this journey with me. You probably watched all those videos. You probably watched, um, you probably were profitable for throughout the whole time, and now what it's up to is finding a prop firm. So unless you have money, so if you have money, then put that shit in a live account. If you have like $10,000, put that shit in a live account, and you can see your money start growing. But if you don't have money and you're poor, you could get something called a prop firm. So prop firms are these. It's kind of like banks. You need to pass like a challenge. It's on a demo. You need to pass this challenge, make a certain amount of money within a certain amount of time frame. Once you do pass that challenge, they give you money to trade with. So they would give you like, let's say, $10,000 to trade with, $50,000 to trade with, and as long as you follow their rules, um, and you don't like fucking lose their money, or you don't like trade on, like, some say like you can't trade on news days. If you're able to do that, you're gonna have like that money is basically yours, and you can withdraw whenever. But you have to be careful with prop firms because some of them are fishy and some of them are gonna run away with your money, right? So what you should do is do your own research. I trade with FXify. FTMO is a good one. My Funded Futures is a good one. I think I have a Forex one. My Funded Forex is a good one. Top Step is a good one. Again, on my Discord server, I don't know if you've noticed it, but if I go into start here, you'd see over here, uh, there's like a video that talks about prop firms as well. I personally, I didn't watch that video, but I'm trusting Drax right now because he kind of sent me some of these videos. I'm trusting Drax that he knows, or that it's helpful, right? So yeah, you guys could watch that, and boom, now you're basically a full-fledged trader. By this time, it's probably gonna be like 8 months in, 9 months in, and yeah, you'll probably start seeing just results. Make sure that you focus on your psychology. Make sure that you focus on like the learning phase. Don't rush the learning phase. The money is gonna come either way, so you're 100% you're gonna make money. But the thing is, you have to kind of pass your phase where you don't make money. So at a certain point, you're not gonna make money, and you kind of have to push through there and learn more and study more, and just kind of get to know yourself more, right? Understand yourself. It's a very like it's a kind of like I went through a spiritual journey trying to become better at trading because I had to understand myself, understand my psychology, fix myself, improve, etc. Um, Now the thing is, this can be hard for you, but also what I would recommend is subscribing to my channel. So I'm kind of coming near the end of the video, so I just gave you so much sauce. At least allow me some time to promote myself. So I'm a day trader. This channel is me just kind of documenting my growth, so you'll see that I'm not a bullshitter. Every time I learn something, every time I make a mistake, I come clean about it, I talk about it. If you want to join my community, again, join a free Discord. I'm really active there, and a lot of people are active there too. It's kind of like a group chat at this point, but yeah, join the community. I'm kind of leaving this more towards the end because I want only serious people. Join the community, be active. Let's all get better together. And I don't really sell anything at all. I don't sell anything. And if I were to ever sell anything, it would only be when I am 100% profitable. Like I'm able to make money consistently. And the only thing I would sell is just like live group calls where every single morning we would hop on and trade together. So if you guys would actually be interested in that, I'm planning on doing that sometime this summer. Just live group calls. I just one-on-one mentor with you guys, and we just trade every single morning together. I think that's a very like beneficial thing to have. Um, yeah, I wish like to be honest, I wish I had something like that when I first started. But it's like when I first started, I was like a little kid, so like I still am, but keep that on the low. Anywho, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys did learn something from it. Please consider subscribing. It would mean a lot to me. I'll see you guys